Imagine opening a treasure chest. You slowly lift the lid, and inside you discover a collection of your most cherished possessions, each one holding a special memory or story. Inside, you find all your favorite things. Photos from family vacations, your favorite music playlists, fun games, and important documents you've created over the years. A hard drive is like that treasure chest, but for your computer. It's where your digital life is stored, protected, and kept ready for whenever you need it. It keeps everything safe, even when the power is off. Your files don't disappear when you shut down your computer. They're waiting for you, locked away securely. Without a hard drive, your computer would forget everything you put on it. It would be like a treasure chest with nothing inside, empty and unable to hold your memories. The hard drive is one of the most important parts inside a computer. It's the heart of your digital storage, working quietly behind the scenes. It stores your files, your system, and all your memories. Every photo, every document, every song you love is kept safe here, ready to be found again. Every time you save a photo or download a song, it goes straight to the hard drive. It's like adding a new gem or coin to your treasure chest, making it even more valuable. When you want to open a file or watch a movie, the hard drive brings it back for you. It quickly finds what you need and delivers it right to your screen. Think of the hard drive as your computer's memory box. It's where your digital treasures are kept safe and sound, always ready to be revisited. It remembers everything, even if you turn off your computer for a week, a month, or even longer. Your files are always there, patiently waiting for you. It keeps your digital world alive and ready, making sure nothing is lost and everything is just a click away. So, how does this amazing box of tricks work? What secrets are hidden inside this essential part of your computer? Let's open it up and see what's inside. Get ready to discover the fascinating inner workings of your computer's treasure chest. Every hard drive starts with a strong case. This case is made of metal. It's like a safe that protects everything inside. The parts inside are delicate and can be damaged by dust or a bump. The case keeps them secure, just like a turtle's shell. If you took the lid off a hard drive, you would see clean, shiny surfaces inside. That's because even a tiny speck of dirt could ruin the drive. The case makes sure nothing from the outside gets in. Not only does the case protect from dirt, but it also keeps the hard drive cool. Computers get warm when they work. The metal case helps move heat away from the important parts inside so they can keep working well. Without this sturdy shell, the hard drive would be too fragile to use. Now let's see what's hiding inside the case. Open the hard drive and you'll find one or more shiny disks. These are called platters. Platters are the main place where your data lives. They look like tiny mirrors and spin very fast when the hard drive is working. Each platter is covered with a special material that can be magnetized. This is how the drive stores information. Imagine each platter as a big round notebook, but instead of writing with a pen, the drive uses magnets. Platters are stacked one above the other with a small space in between. This allows the drive to store even more data in a small area. The more platters a hard drive has, the more files it can hold. These spinning disks are the heart of your hard drive, but they need help to move and store your files. That's where the next part comes in. The platters do not spin by themselves. They need a helper called the spindle motor. The spindle motor sits in the center of the platters. Its job is simple but important: spin the platters at high speed. When you start your computer, the spindle motor wakes up. It makes the platters spin around, sometimes as fast as 7,200 times per minute. That's faster than a race car wheel spins. This speed lets the hard drive find and store your data quickly. Just like a merry-go-round at the park, all the platters spin together. The spindle motor never rests while your computer is on. If it stops, your data can't be found or saved. That's why it's built to last and stay strong. Thanks to the spindle motor, the platters are always ready to read and write your information. Now imagine a tiny robot arm inside your hard drive. This little arm is one of the most important parts of your computer's storage system. working tirelessly every time you save or open a file. This is the actuator arm. It's a marvel of engineering, designed to move with incredible precision and speed, even though it's smaller than your finger. The actuator arm holds the read and write heads, which are even smaller. So tiny, in fact, that you'd need a microscope to see all their details. Their job is to find the exact spot on the platters and either read information or write new data. They do this by hovering just above the surface, scanning for the right location in a fraction of a second. The actuator arm moves quickly and carefully across the spinning platters, gliding back and forth with astonishing accuracy. It's kind of like the needle on a record player, but much faster and way more precise. While a record player needle reads grooves in vinyl, the actuator arm reads and writes digital data at lightning speed. The read and write heads float just above the surface, so close, but they never actually touch. If they did, it could damage your data, so this tiny gap is crucial. Each time you save a file, the arm moves the head to the right place, positioning it perfectly so your information is stored exactly where it needs to be. And when you want to open a file, the head finds it again for you, searching through millions of data points in an instant. It all happens in a flash, while the platters keep spinning below, creating a blur of motion that's invisible to the naked eye. Without the actuator arm and the heads, the hard drive wouldn't know where to look for your data. They are the guides, the searchers, and the keepers of your digital world. Their job is all about accuracy and speed, working together to make sure your files are always right where you need them, ready in an instant. Every hard drive also has a tiny computer inside called the controller. The controller is basically the brain of the hard drive. It decides how data is written, where it is put, and how to find it again. When your computer asks for a file, the controller tells the actuator arm and heads where to go. It keeps track of every single piece of data, making sure nothing gets lost. Without the controller, the hard drive would not know what to do at all. The controller also checks for errors. If something goes wrong, it can fix small mistakes or let the computer know there's a problem. It works quietly and quickly, making millions of choices every second. Thanks to the controller, the whole hard drive works together like a team. Storing data on a hard drive is kind of like organizing a library. The platters have special paths called tracks. These tracks are a bit like the rings on a tree or lanes on a racetrack. They help the read and write head know exactly where to go. Each track is divided into smaller pieces called sectors. Think of them as tiny boxes or maybe seats in a stadium. Each sector holds a small piece of your data. So when you save a big file, it actually gets spread out across many sectors on different tracks. This whole system helps the hard drive find and organize your information super quickly. It's like having a map of every spot where data is kept. If you want to open a photo, the hard drive checks the map and goes straight to the right sector. By using tracks and sectors, the hard drive keeps your digital life neat and easy to reach. Now let's take a closer look at how your data is actually stored inside a hard drive. It's a fascinating process that happens right beneath the surface, every time you save a file or open a document. The surface of each platter is coated with a special magnetic material, and it's covered with millions, actually billions, of these incredibly tiny magnetic spots, each one smaller than a grain of dust. These tiny spots are called bits. Each bit is like a microscopic switch that can be turned on or off, and together they form the foundation of all digital information. The read and write head, which floats just above the spinning platter, can change the state of each bit by applying a precise magnetic field. This head never actually touches the platter, it hovers just nanometers above it. So when you save a file, the head races across the platter, changing the direction of the magnetism in each bit to represent your data. This process is incredibly fast and accurate. If the magnet in a bit points in one direction, it's recorded as a 1, a tiny signal that will later be part of your file. If it points the other way, it's a 0. These two states, 1 and 0, are the basic language of computers, known as binary code. All the data you use, photos, songs, videos, and games, are really just long strings of these ones and zeros, carefully arranged and stored on the platter. When you want to open a file, the read head quickly scans the surface, checking the direction of each bit to decode the information stored there. It reads the pattern of ones and zeros. Then your computer translates that pattern back into your song, photo, or document, making digital magic happen right before your eyes. This entire process happens at lightning speed, thousands of times every second, allowing you to access your files almost instantly. Thanks to this clever use of magnets, your hard drive can remember all your data even after you shut down your computer or unplug it. The information stays safely stored, ready for the next time you need it. Hard drives have been around for a long time, but now there's a new type of storage called SSD, or solid-state drive. SSDs store data in a different way, using chips instead of spinning platters. SSDs are faster because, well, they have no moving parts. They start and load files almost instantly. Hard drives are a bit slower, but they can hold more data for less money. Some computers use both, so you get speed and space. Hard drives make a soft clicking sound when they work. SSDs are silent because they do not spin. SSDs are also less likely to break if you drop your laptop, since there's nothing inside to shake or move. Both types have their strengths, but honestly, the old hard drive still does a great job storing your memories. It's really amazing to think about all the parts working together inside a hard drive. There are spinning disks, tiny arms, powerful magnets, and a smart controller. All of this fits into a case smaller than a book. Every time you save or open a file, you're using a mix of science, engineering, and creativity. Hard drives have helped people save their work, share memories, and explore the world of computers for decades. Even as technology changes, the hard drive remains a marvel. It's strong, clever, and always ready to help you remember what matters most. So next time you save a file, think of the treasure chest inside your computer and the magic that makes it work.